My name is Sasha Keable. I'm a singer-songwriter from South London. Being a female in the industry is a funny one. Like when I was younger, I'm 26, but at the same time, I've been in this industry for quite a long time. Like I've been within the industry since I was like 15. I remember getting asked this question when I was about 17 and being like, no, there's nothing wrong with the industry. Like if you just act like a man, and if you're just confident, like you'll get treated like equally, blah, 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 blah. And I was so naive, because as you grow up, like, and as things have happened to me and as things develop, I guess like anything, I've realized how differently we're treated. Like even just, you're mostly sat in a room full of men, like generally, like across the board you just are. And making your voice heard and making sure that not just like people will listen to you, but whether they actually take on that information is a whole other ball game. Like it's a completely different story. So it's funny, like looking back at myself when I was younger and me being so confident in myself and being like, I can get treated however I want if I act a certain way. And it's like, that's not the case. Like no matter how you act, you're still gonna get treated exactly the same. You're still a woman in a lot of men's eyes. There's pros and cons. Like there's so much more support for women within the female community as artists at the moment. Like there's so much more support, like even just like, yes bitch, like you can do this, da, 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 like all of this, like, and it's great and it's lovely. And like even like I'm friends with like people, like other artists, female artists on Instagram that I've never met, and we message each other every day like, I miss you, like, and we FaceTime, we're like, I miss you bitch, and it's sick and it's great. But like you never would have done that years ago. And I feel like there's a massive like rally of like women who are just like out to look after each other. I think in terms of like inspiring or trying to inspire younger generations, I think what I didn't have growing up was that group of women that were like around me who were also in the same industry, who were, I guess, like on the same level as me, like, you know, or even, you know, different levels, but everyone reaching out to one another and being like, you're doing sick, keep going, like, do you know what I mean? Like, I don't think that necessarily would have happened maybe like 7 or 8 years ago. Like, because we're so pitted against each other, like, I don't think that necessarily would have been a thing. There's so many women at the minute, I'm just like, I just really enjoy watching other women win. I'm like, yes, like, let's go. Like, I'm always like, all right, who can we get like to support me on my next show? Like, or like, who's like up and coming? Or like, who am I like looking out for? Who am I striving to be? Like I love SZA so much. Like, I'm like, oh, I'm really lucky as well. Like my girlfriend is a musician as well. And like, she really inspires me to like, I don't know, like it's just nice to have like a supportive, like backwards and forwards. Like the other day, I like did her makeup, I did my makeup, we like took pictures for Instagram, like it was sick. And I'm like, this is what being a woman's about. Like even though you're my partner, like that's just like that like camaraderie and like teamwork, and I don't know, it's a good feeling. Like I feel like being a woman in the industry right now, as much as it has its like ups and downs and it's like tumultuous points, like it's very inspiring.